Hello and welcome to the Mechanic Cooks. Today I'm making Instant Pot Cowboy beans, a hearty meal that would satisfy the hungry ranch hands. Sautéed chuck steak added to a mirepoix of garlic, onion and celery, then cooked in the Instant Pot with red beans and spices to create a wholesome, hearty, stick-to-the-bone stew that would fill the bellies of the workers out on the range. It all starts with a mirepoix of onion, garlic, and celery. This is the basic building block for any savory dish. Follow the link to my mirepoix video. And now the reason for the name of the dish, beans, specifically red kidney beans. I'm using dried beans that I sorted for rocks and soaked overnight in water. Rinse them well and drain. For the protein, I'm using chuck steak cut into cubes, dredged in flour, seasoned with salt and pepper. Make sure to coat everything well. Cowboy beans is a poor man's dish, so the cheapest cut of meat is fine. The Instant Pot will soften it up during the cooking process. The original dish would have been slowly cooked over a campfire, allowing it to soften to melt in your mouth delicious. And finally, a half a pound of bacon cut into pieces. Cut on a separate cutting board to prevent cross-contamination, and I love the flavor that it brings. Now to cook. My Instant Pot has a sauté feature, so I'll use it to prep everything. If yours doesn't, you can use a pan and then put everything into the Instant Pot to cook. First, brown off the meat cubes. This is the Maillard reaction. It will add flavor to the dish. Don't crowd out the pot. Cook in batches. All the bits stuck to the bottom will add flavor. Now cook the bacon and render the fat. This will also help to lift the bits off the bottom. About 5 minutes is fine. When the bacon is cooked, add the onions and garlic. Allow them to soften with the bacon, about 5 minutes will do. Now add the celery. This rounds out the mirepoix. Mix everything together. The meat comes next, again mixing well, and then the beans. Now for some flavorings. Diced tomatoes, oregano, basil, and tomato sauce. Mix it up. And finally, the wine. It will tenderize the meat as it cooks. Water to the maximum mark, the beans will need enough to cook, and the chicken bouillon powder. This will help with the flavoring. Stir everything well. Cover and cook for 45 minutes. Once the pressure is dropped and you can open the lid, stir up the stew. I need to thicken it a bit. Take out about 3 cups of beans, crush them up, and put them back in, stir well, and cook about another 15 minutes. This will thicken nicely. Now serve and enjoy your Instant Pot Cowboy beans, and go to themechaniccooks.com for more great recipes.